Judge Rowe, I need a little perspective. My daughter is 10. For the past month, every time is my weekend, she says she'd rather stay with her dad. He tells me he's just letting her choose. Ugh. I haven't argued, I have not made a scene, but every time she says she doesn't want to come, it feels like I'm losing my little girl.
Well, thank you for trusting me with all of that. Um, and I would like to share with you what I heard.
Yes, please.
And not once did I hear you say that your daughter stopped loving you. What I heard you say was that she stopped coming for the visits or wanting to not come for the visits. And those two things are different. Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
So before your daughter's behavior changed, can you share what a typical weekend looked like when you all were together?
Honestly, they were great. We cooked together, movie nights. She loved helping me make pancakes. She used to count the days until my weekend.
And that's the part that I don't want you to forget. Children usually do not stop loving their parents. At least it's not one and done. Sometimes their behaviors change because they're carrying feelings that they don't know how to yet resolve, how to explain. Sometimes they're trying to keep the peace between the two co parents. Sometimes they're worried about disappointing someone that they love. Again, having to choose between the two co parents. And sometimes they're simply carrying the heavy burden of adult issues. And those are issues that they shouldn't have to carry, but they believe they do. And what you need to perhaps consider is why your daughter is feeling like she feels, as opposed to the new behavior that you observe. So before we leave the conversation today, I like to leave you with my perspective. And my perspective is that children often change their behavior. They grow, they learn. That's what children do. Long before they change their hearts. And let's make sure that you're responding to their heart, to your daughter's heart, and not just to the behavior that she's exhibiting. And for the broader community, I have a question for you. And my question is, have you ever discovered that there was more to your child's behavior than what you first believed? And if you would, share your perspective, your instances, and your journey in the comments. And I'm sure our caller and other viewers would be enriched by what you can share in your journey. And as we close, I would like to take this moment to hope that today's conversation gave a little perspective, and hopefully it also provided an opportunity for us to talk and have a conversation beyond just viewing the video. And it will provide some guidance, help, assistance, and a different way of looking at things when it comes to children navigating between the two households and perhaps being a little hesitant when they have to go from one household to the next. So, this is co parent court, where we move beyond conflict and grow the conversation because when co parents grow, children thrive. I am your host, Judge Rochelle Jackson. I thank you for joining in this conversation today, and I look forward to our next community conversation. Have a great day.